Lily's such a morning person. I wonder where she gets that from.
Elaine's back at the bureau!
Really?
She isn't completely out of the woods yet, but still! There's another potential suspect in the frame.
That's kind of a relief.
Let's head to the bureau later.
That other suspect you mentioned. Who do you mean?
Look! I managed to restore the lab access records. The tech guys really pulled out all the stops.
Was that guy Keith the only person to visit the professor's lab between midnight last night and 8 the next morning?
Yeah! That's why things are looking up for Elaine.
Lily, where is this guy right now?
He's under surveillance at his hotel. Let's get out there, mister.
Where should I start my investigation today?
I'm beat.
How's the investigation going?
No?
I'm just waiting for my results.
You had your physical today, right? No problems?
I'm fine.
Liar! He's been skipping his meds lately, and that's giving him headaches. No, you've got to take your medicine, mister.
You're always picking up interference from AD, aren't you? After all, AD is built on your ability.
No. It's based on my mom's ability. She could see the same things as I do.
Oh. Anyway, you should take your meds. You'll soon feel better.
I'm looking for something in AD. I don't have much time left. I'm sorry about yesterday, but don't go crazy with Lily while I'm gone. Well, good luck with the case.
You should try
On patrol.
Let's call him via the terminal.
Keith had to be in the hotel somewhere. How? Yeah. Mm. I'm gonna add this to your naughty list. Keith had to be in the hotel somewhere. He's staying in room 201. We can call him from the terminal.
It looks like he's not in his room.
What? Wait a moment. I'll check the security feed. He hasn't left the hotel. He should be somewhere inside.
I wonder where he's gone. Maybe he's in the lounge.
We can take the elevator.
I'm already getting snappy. Sometimes you don't know. Wait a second, listen to what I'm saying. Nothing else about the supervisors was use the top of the clock tower really put that to words. I think supervisors want something. Why don't you just sound like you haven't been
What's gonna happen to me?
Are you okay? Just one final push. That's a relief.
Thanks. thanks. Hey, thanks.
Hell! There's a shady old man!
You looking for me?
You're... excuse me, sir. I'm...
Mister, you look super shocked.
Maybe he's freaked out because I'm from the Bureau? My ID is public. Feel free to check it if you want. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Hal Sion, a supervisor. You're Keith Tozaki, a traveler from the East, right?
Oh, nice to, meet you. Interesting. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. Just take a seat over there and wait, okay?
Huh? I guess I should just do what he says.
I tell ya, they couldn't make a decent cup of tea in this place if their lives depended on it.
Smells like black tea to me.
Oh? You've got quite the nose on you, short stuff.
Hey, I'm not short. So rude, mister.
Anyway, you can really tell what kind of tea this is?
You bet. Pretty cool, right? Hal's a big tea drinker too, so my sensors are getting pretty good these days.
So, you're a tea drinker.
Why? Is there something wrong with that?
I don't meet many other connoisseurs these days. Organic tea leaves are hard to find after all. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I figure it's time for a tea break. You two can come and join me.
He seems so unfazed now. He doesn't even seem overly bothered that I'm a supervisor. What was the deal with him freaking out at the start?
Ouch! This is still too hot to drink.
Mister, I don't get you. You're a big tea fan, but you can't handle hot drinks?
It's not as if you'd know anything about it, short stuff.
I told you I'm not short.
Why did you come to the city?
Straight in with the questioning, huh? And after I made you such a delicious cup of tea.
We don't usually get a lot of visitors. Traveling is dangerous, and it's not easy to get an entry permit.
I don't really know what the current situation is, to be honest. I've been on the road since long before the disaster. I've got contacts all over the place. Never had any problems getting in anywhere. Everyone's just hunkered down in the dome, right? Thankfully, there are people like me, donning our protective gear and braving the great outdoors.
Oh.
You asked me what I'm doing here, right? I came here to see Albert. I wanted to talk to him about the experiments that were going on here in the city. Say, champ, you were part of that experiment that took place 3 years ago, right?
How do you know about that?
You variants stick out, that's a fact. I didn't get a chance to speak to the prof, but seeing as I got to meet you, I'd love to hear about that accident from 3 years back.
That has nothing to do with the incident involving the professor.
Nothing to do with it. You sure about that, champ?
Look, I'm here as part of my investigation into the professor's murder.
Exactly. So it has everything to do with the investigation.
What do you mean?
Hey, I'm asking you, champ. Right, how about this? You tell me what you know about the experiment, and I'll answer all your questions. Sound like a fair exchange?
Okay. If you answer my questions, then I'll tell you what I remember.
Great, we've got ourselves a deal.
I'll start my questioning. Lily, make sure you record this.
Leave it to me, mister.
Were you the professor's friend?
Yeah, the prof and I went way back. Hadn't seen each other for a while, though. I used to investigate archaeological sites and analyze old relics for him.
A tin of tea was found lying on the floor in the professor's lab. I'm guessing that was yours.
Yeah, a souvenir for the old guy. I knew I'd dropped it someplace, but...
You were in the professor's lab at 8, correct?
I got here late at night, the day before yesterday. I'd arranged to meet the prof at 8, so I arrived at his place about 5 minutes early. But seriously, people are pretty careless here. The front door wasn't even locked.
There isn't even any petty crime in the city. Nobody bothers locking their doors. Why did you visit the professor?
Just to see how he was getting on these days. We hadn't met for a while, and I just happened to be in the neighborhood, you know?
Tell me what happened at the professor's house yesterday.
I mean, there isn't much to tell. I got there a few minutes before we'd arranged to meet, but there was no sign of the old guy. So, I waited out in the hall until our appointment. Does the door to the lab automatically open at 8 or something? Anyways, I was sitting just outside the lab and the door unlocked right on time. I figured Albert was inside, so I called out and opened the door.
What state was the room in at the time? Had it been ransacked?
No one was inside, and the place was untouched.
Take a look at this. We think the professor died between midnight and 8. The only person who came to the lab during that time was you.
Really? And that's why I'm a suspect. But there's a chance he was killed somewhere else, and then brought to the lab, right?
No, that's impossible. The bloodstains at the scene are almost concrete proof the murder took place in the lab itself.
Judging by the way this conversation is going, you think I'm the one who killed him, right? But you haven't even found the body, right? You're getting ahead of yourself.
I hate to admit it, but he's right.
Listen, champ, if there's one thing that getting older has taught me, it's the importance of keeping a cool head.
This doesn't change the fact that he's the most suspicious person we've met. But if he was the culprit, surely he'd have been better off just leaving the city right after killing the professor. Or maybe he couldn't leave for some reason.
Would you look at that? My tea's gone cold. Wait a sec.
I'll try and check out some of the things he always carries around with him. might be able to take a look through some of his memories.
Albert, it's Keith Tazaki. Albert? You.
He's lying. But why would he make something up like that? And who was that person in the lab? There wasn't an entry for them in the access panel registry. The door to the lab should have been closed until 8 when they came in. How did they make it inside?
Hey, where are your protective gloves?
Ah, right here. Hey, don't worry about coming any further. Yeah. You take it easy, okay? There are other variants your age in the city, right, champ? Have you met them already? If you get in trouble, don't suffer in silence, okay?
Thank you. If you hadn't found me, I'd have been stuck in that house all alone. I'd probably still be waiting for my mom to come back.
It was Albert who asked me to look for you, you know? Find out if Halcyon is alive. If you were alive, he told me to bring you straight to him. I guess him trying to protect you here is some kind of personal atonement or something.
Oh.
But if it's too tough being in the city your mom died in, then you can tag along with me, champ.
I want to stay here. But when I grow up, I'm definitely going to be a traveler just like you.
That was me as a kid. So this guy knows me from back when I was a kid. Why didn't he say anything? What does all this mean? I'm struggling to process everything. I guess there's nothing for it. I've just got to ask him. Listen, I'm a level 4 variant. I used my ability to read yours. Keep it cool. I need to focus on the case for starters. You visited the city before, didn't you? I have a feeling this isn't the first time we've met.
Beats me. I mean, we probably crossed paths at one point.
Why is he covering it up? Or does he genuinely not remember? This was your memory from when you dropped the pen at the crime scene. Why did you lie?
What are you talking about?
You said there wasn't anyone in the lab when you visited. But according to your memory, the professor was already dead by the time you arrived. I noticed something else. You saw someone suspicious flee the scene, didn't you? Why didn't you mention that earlier?
I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. You're right. I did see someone flee the scene. I took after them, but I lost sight of them once they were outside.
Why didn't you report it to the Bureau right away?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I lost my head, you know? I completely forgot I could call it in with this. Before I knew it, the whole thing was already all over the news. They were saying Albert's corpse had vanished. I knew that if I said anything, people would think I'm the one who did it.
I'll testify that you're not the culprit.
You've heard of the extraordinary ability exclusionary rule, right, champ? Proof obtained by means unverifiable through scientific principles has no evidentiary value. You can look through my memories until the sun comes down. But if you got no concrete proof, you're out of luck. I mean, I'm not the one who did it, and I can prove that on my own.
You saw the professor's body in the lab, didn't you? Do you have any idea where it could have gone?
Look, I said it before, right? I took off after that shady character and left the scene. After that, I couldn't get back to the lab. I heard about the corpse vanishing on the news.
The access panel to the lab was broken. Was the panel broken when you arrived?
Nah, it looked fine to me.
I checked the first witness's visual records, and the panel was still intact when they arrived. When was the panel destroyed? Organic tea leaves are pretty hard to come by in this part of the world, aren't they?
For sure. Completely different aromas to the factory-grown stuff, right? But yeah, someone gave it to me. Right, now it's my turn. I want you to tell me what you know about that experiment.
I don't remember anything from back then.
Hey, we had a deal.
I don't have any memories from before the experiment. One of the other subjects. She's been in a coma ever since. They were trying to emulate our abilities using Kairos. Apparently, if they'd been successful, then even ordinary humans would be able to see ion particles. But they messed up the doses on her meds, and the whole thing was a failure. That's all I know.
I'm amazed you know so little. Hell, even I know more than you do. It concerns you. Didn't you want to find out? If you felt like it, you could have checked the past.
My abilities were suppressed up until I joined the Bureau. Why are you so interested in that experiment?
To begin with, I started investigating at the request of one of the other cities. Some people are willing to pay for this kind of information. Let's leave it at that, okay? It's all top secret stuff.
I'll take my leave. And don't worry. I'll testify that you're not the culprit. When the case is closed, tell me, would you? Tell me about what happened when you visited before.
It's a shame, but I can't trust someone who doesn't remember their past. You're like an invisible man now. Whatever. I won't hold out too much hope. I'm here. Most of the time. If you ever feel like drinking a good cup of tea, come pay me a visit, okay, champ?
What's this?
Hey!
And sometimes, the supervisors will suggest so right here. Sometimes the supervisors come and say, wait a second, listen to what I'm saying. I can't really put it into words. Off the top of my tongue, supervisors, wait a second, listen to what I'm saying. Supervisors come and listen to what I'm saying. Do I like shooting stars? Really put it into words. The supervisors will supervise whatever I talk to. Supervisors go, wait a second, listen to what I'm saying. Supervisors come and say, do I like shooting stars? Do I like to put it into words? Whenever you supervisors go, I'm already getting sleepy.
When Maya wakes up, we can go on a little trip together.
Damn it!
Looks like they're in need of immediate counseling. I need to be careful. I think they'll be okay now.
I'm sorry for the bother.
Wait a second, listen to what I'm saying. I've never even seen one. Supervisors will supervise I'm already getting sleepy. Wait a second, listen to what I'm saying. Supervisors come to us. Supervisors will supervise just so like that. Where do they go? It's interesting. Nothing else matters. Wait a second, listen to what I'm saying. Just so right here. Supervisors go with
So, this is where you've been. I've been trying to get a hold of you since yesterday. I was worried, man.
Ash, what are you doing here?
Nothing much, nothing much. Someone I know is staying here. You coming? No harm in cutting loose every now and then.
No,
Nope, no way! Don't you try and rope Hal into your shenanigans!
Jeez. Hal, you should pay Elaine a visit and give her an update. She's waiting for you at the bureau.
Where could he be going in such a hurry? He definitely wasn't his usual self.
Did you need something? Need to concentrate? I wonder why.
Oh, how frightening.
What's wrong? You seem really freaked out. I wanna This is getting
On patrol.
I can't believe this!
Looks like they're in need of immediate counseling. I need to be careful. That's a relief.
Sorry. I feel much better.
There are some things I just lost. I just tried to live my best life, you know. Dreams
clear?
Excuse me.